But you see that, but now that I'm here, but now that I'm here, but now that I'm here, but now that I'm, but you see that, but now that I'm here, but now that I'm here.
Yo, folks, what's up? You know who it is. It's me. And it is the 29th of October, 2 days to Halloween. We just coming off, it's Tuesday. We just coming off a weekend of sports. A lot of good football, a lot of good baseball. What else is going on? That's all I'm really concerned with. Basketball has just gotten started. I don't see a particular team that is head and shoulders above the rest, for the exception of maybe Boston. But man, let's get into the hot sports topics. First of all, I sat and I watched the Dodgers and the Yankees game last night. Yankees trying to stave off or get a game in, stave off going down 3-0. And it didn't take long for me to have some excitement in this game. Because, oh my God, what is his name? I'll have it right over here or over here. But he cracks a home run, a 2-run home run. And folks, they showed his home runs in the postseason. And in every one of them, the pitch is coming in on it. The pitch is coming into him. They're coming in on his hands. But yet he gets that bat around quick enough to homer. So, hey, man, I'm going to give it to this guy. He is definitely going to be the MVP of the Dodgers win. Because last night, they had Fat Joe to come out and do some old bullshit rap. Sounded terrible. Sounded weak. Sounded silly. Sounded New Yorkers. You know, they just putting some rapper out there because it's New York. Man, it was whack. But the crowd was hype. But 15 pitches in, just about, they were quiet. Because the ball was going over the fence in right field. And they were instantly down two. The pitchers for the Dodgers, man, are pitching their asses off. Don't ask me to give you the names. But they're playing good. Now, what's going to be interesting tonight is they're going to have to go bullpen tonight. Shohei Ohtani hasn't done much. But the Dodgers are still winning. But this big dude, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and who's the other guy? Santos. They aren't getting the job done, folks. And somebody, well, he's putting too much pressure on himself. No, he's not. Pressure doesn't need for you to self-administer it. Pressure comes in pressure situations. And right now, he's not getting the job done. None of them are. So, hey, man, it was a great game, like I said. Oh, let me get into this defense. If the defense doesn't play like they played last night, more than likely, the Dodgers lose this game. I had Mookie Betts catching something that should have actually been an RBI. He doesn't let it hit the ground. We have a man thrown out from left field. I mean, perfect throw. Out. And he looks like he came in there sliding weird and hurt himself. But what did you hurt yourself for? If you did, whoever came sliding in there, you hurt yourself to get tagged out at home plate. Perfect, man. I mean, some very hard catches had to be made and some plays had to be made on defense. They made them. On the other hand, the Yankees, they didn't. It looked like the shortstop muffed a ground ball. They just weren't playing as tightly as the Dodgers. Hey, man, great game. I can't stand the Yankees. They might as well put a star on their helmet because I can't stand them. Just like I can't stand those lame-ass Dallas Cowboys. Speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, they played my team Sunday night. And really, folks, I wasn't looking for much out of my team because, boy, seriously, we got serious injuries. Top receiver gone, top running back gone, second string running back gets hurt. Just the team is just really underwhelming now. And what do we go in there and do? We go in there and run for 200 and some odd yards on Dallas. Man, Dallas sucks. I can't stand them for the sheer fact that they're just got an aura of loser all over them. Jerry Jones is an idiot, and he's getting just what he deserves. He's getting just what he deserves. So Dallas probably won't make the playoffs this year. They probably won't make the playoffs. And although I know that Dak Prescott should not be making what he's making, he's not that good. He's not top 5 in quarterbacks in the league. He might be strangling on not top 10. Folks, he's only won like 1 or 2 playoff games, man. He's had plenty of chances. And I know we've beat them at least 5 times in a row. And this was the only time where I was like, man, they might come out there and beat us. I'm stupid. And I feel so stupid for thinking that. Because I should know better. You know, a lot of people are talking about Dallas. They're not going to make the playoffs. Okay? Now, let's go to the other game that came on just last night, the Monday night game. The Steelers. Now, I was wondering what Mike Tomlin was doing, but me and my boy talked about it. And we said, this is nothing out of the ordinary. He was slated to be the starter before the season even started. He got an injury, so that means, I don't care really, unless you 6-0, then we're going to put the starter in. Because starters don't lose the starting job usually just by getting injured. You have to be playing badly. And it looks like it's turning the team around. They're 2-0 with Russell Wilson. Now, man, I'm going to say something that I heard the guys say, Dan Orlowski say about Justin Fields. Is that his name? He said the problem with Justin Fields and the difference between him and Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson puts touch on the ball. He doesn't have one trajectory of ball. Folks, let me tell you something. I'm a 49er fan. And I remember when, what is his name? The kneel down guy. Kaepernick was our quarterback. And Kaepernick was good. But he had one problem that I saw. I never heard anybody else say anything about it. But I saw he's only got one trajectory of ball. It's flat. He's got a good arm. But if you need something to come in over the top, Kaepernick was not your guy. Once I realized that, I knew we couldn't win without him. Because you have to have more than one trajectory of how you throwing that football. And that's the same thing Dan Orlowski said about Justin Fields. And the funny thing is, He overthrows balls, he underthrows balls. But the difference is it's coming down from high, and the receivers have a chance to make a play on it. And the defender, he's looking at the receiver, so he has to turn around and find that ball, as opposed to the ball from Justin Fields being right there. It's one trajectory. It's like this. It's not coming in up here. So I thought that was a very interesting analysis from Dan Orlovsky to realize that and to bring that out. Because Justin Fields has a good arm, but he only has one trajectory in which he throws that ball, in which that makes defending passes easier. Just like Kaepernick. We were playing the Seahawks in a playoff game. And Kaepernick, his last pass was to the corner of the end zone. Folks, let me tell you something. You will never complete a pass into the end zone on this trajectory, the corner of the end zone. It's got to come in from at least a 45-degree angle. At least. If not more. What's his name? Big Mouth from Stanford. Richard Sherman. Yiggity yak. Yeah, don't throw over here. Nah, motherfucker. It was you didn't even have to turn around to bat that down. It was coming straight at your head. This trajectory. So it's not like you did some super job of defending the pass. No, the pass was bad. If it had been coming down over the top, it'd have been much more hard to defend. So yeah, man, it's not that Russell Wilson is blowing the doors off with his accuracy of passing. But it is a different trajectory to which he throws as opposed to Justin Fields. And that's why he's got 2 wins. Because like I said, man, he's not, what is his name? He's not super accurate out here with these passes that they're catching, is my point. But he gives his receivers a chance because the ball is coming from up top and not horizontally. Okay? So that's where we are, folks. What else happened? LeBron and the Lakers, I think they're either 3-1 or 2-1. They just lost to the Suns last night. And to be honest, folks, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Lakers look pretty formidable. They look pretty good. But like I said, man, it's an 82-game grind. LeBron comes out running his trap like a girl, like they always do, telling you what he gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna play all 82 games. Well, for someone who spends up $1 million plus on his body and his health every year, and for you to only have maybe 2 out of 20 some years, 2 or 3 years that you played all 82 games that's absolutely ridiculous, and it's soft. That's another thing. You're gonna be the GOAT in the soft era of basketball. You're gonna have to miss me with that, man. And he's the softest of them all. I'm gonna play all 82 games. I'm this and I'm that and I'm energized. Man, this dude is such a girl. He is such a feminine, 260-pound, muscle-bound dude. This dude is lame as hell, folks. But I'm not gonna get into it. But the Lakers do look pretty good. Justin Redick, I mean, I can get on there and coach this team. Okay? I don't know what is up with Cisco at point guard. That dude is a dope. What is his name? Russell something with his platinum plats, and man, these guys are embarrassing, man. They're embarrassing. They're like women. And I'm sorry, but you're not a woman. But you come off like one. Blonde hair. Who are you, Mary J. Blige up in here? Stuff is funny, man. This stuff is funny. But yeah, Lakers look pretty good. The only team that really has impressed me thus far has been Boston. They just look like, just look like they ready to. It's like they have like a chip on their shoulder, and nothing that anybody says or that the media says can throw them off their game now. They got a solid team, man. They got solid players. They got that brotherhood going. And, man, they're going to be hard to beat, man. They're going to be hard to beat. Everybody knows their role. And that's a hard team to beat, folks. When you got everybody knowing their role and they're fine with their role. So they're going to be hard to beat. I'm trying to think of another team that just jumps off of the page. And I haven't seen one. Now, I'll tell you somebody who actually surprised me. Not that they're going to win a championship or are contenders, but I've seen Charlotte play, and I'm not sure how many wins they have, if any. I know they got at least one win, but they just look pretty good, man. I don't know, their team looks like they have some talent to be able to compete. I don't know, it just kind of, hey man, I wouldn't mind going and seeing them. Is how they're coming off. I'm not trying to see no scrubby team. I can't say that about Atlanta. You know? But I can't say that about Charlotte for the last decade. I mean, they're not necessarily, I'm not trying to buy any tickets to see them necessarily. But they actually look this year like, man, they got some talent. Hopefully their stars can stay healthy. Those ball guys, they can play ball, man. So Daddy Ball, I didn't like how he was putting extra pressure with his mouth on his sons. But both of them can play, man. Both of them can play. The older Ball, LeVar, I think, I don't know, not sure, played for Chicago. I don't know what he had knee issue. He's back this year. So, man, hopefully he can stay healthy because both of them can play. LeBron and his son, LeBron is what I like to call a bitch. And that's the only type person that is going to do what he has done as far as his son. He gets it way out there before he knows if his son is any damn good. You don't even know if your son got the chops to be playing on NBA ball. Before he even knows, my dream is to play with my son. Man, you are the most feminine moving man I have ever come across. And then got the nerve. He like single moms. Hey man, I hate to say it. He's like a single mom. Oh yeah, we strong. Yeah, we queens. We divas. No, you're not. You a 4-time champion, you dumb bastard. And that's it. You got 4 measly rings. So, man, this dude is just, I can't stand him. I'm sorry, folks, we didn't start this video right about LeBron is a bum, so let me say it now before I forget. LeBron is a bum. Okay? And he put his son out there. He shouldn't be there. And then my friend says, man, well, if you got that power to make something, but man, when did this start being about how people abuse power? This is a single mama move. My son don't deserve it, but I can make it happen. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. I'd have rather have done this on my own merit. Now I got to live the rest of my life with what you done put in place for a grown, bearded man. His son got a beard, afro, hair around his balls. And that's how you put him out there, Dad. There's no excuse for it. The only excuse for it is that LeBron is a feminine acting man. Because real men don't do that shit. They don't want that for their sons. They don't want their sons giving things. But not this dude. He want people to call him the GOAT. He don't deserve it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you again. GOATs do not have weaknesses. Let me repeat. Let me repeat for all you weirdos. GOATs do not have weaknesses, folks. GOATs have weaknesses when feminine persons is defining what a GOAT is. That's when GOATs can have weaknesses. But I ain't gonna stay on LeBron. But hey man, game 4 is tonight. And I'm thinking that the Yankees are gonna get a win. Why am I thinking that? Because, like I said, the Dodgers are going to have to use their bullpen tonight. And last time, the bullpen is how the Yankees got 2 runs. So, we'll have to see. But I'd love for them to get swept. I'd love to hear Stephen A. Stephen A., you wanted that cheat? You wanted the Liberty to win by the refs cheating for them? Well, guess what? Oh, yeah, let me talk about something, folks. You wanted to get the New York a championship, which don't count. It's the WNBA. That shit don't count. It's funny. No, that don't count. Mets, Islanders, Rangers, Yankees, Knicks. That's who we talking about when we say championship drought. We ain't talking about some women's team winning one by cheat. But since you were so happy about that, Stephen A., and you didn't have any problem with that, let's see about these Yankees when they get swept. Hopefully, because it's not over. And let me give props to this umpire who was behind the plate. Because I was like, man, damn, he's not going to give them that low strike? No, he didn't give them that low strike. Neither team. He also didn't give that left corner, outside of left corner. He wasn't giving that up. He wasn't giving it up, man. He was totally legit, that umpire. Okay? He was totally fair. And I want to give you props for that. Because usually I'm not in for umpires behind that plate. Not when you have a way to tell what is a ball and a strike definitively, and then you got this man back here with an opinion. No, I hold that against baseball. So, but that guy last night who was calling that game, he was very fair and impartial. And he wasn't moving off of his strike zone, man. Low strikes, no, you're not getting that. That outside corner, left outside corner, he wasn't giving that. Now, if you bust that right outside corner, he was going to give that. Both sides. So, man, I appreciate being able to watch that game and not be complaining about, man, what is the umpire trying to set up here? He did get the closer for for the Dodgers. This dude comes in throwing 100 miles an hour, man. Off the bat, 101, 100. And he threw a strike 100 miles an hour right down the pipe. Ball. It's like, damn, please don't start that shit. Please don't start that shit. But hey, man, a great game. We got game 4 tonight. I'm thinking that the Yankees might pull out a win. But if they don't, I want to hear Stephen A. with his lame explanation for why the Liberty won that championship after shooting 17 more free throws than the Lynx did. And then that bogus call at the end. But anyway, man, that's how it goes. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back, discuss some more sports, of course. Hey, man, what's coming up? I'm going to be talking about the Wizards. Those Jordan years. Yeah, we're going to get into that. People say, man, he shouldn't have played. He messing up his legacy. The only thing he messed up was his career shooting percentage, which when he retired was 50%. And it went down because of his Wizard years to 49 point something. But no, he was cooking. He was cooking people. There was not a year that MJ played where he wasn't cooking folk. But we're gonna go into that video. We're gonna go into the video and we're gonna show you how good this guy still was. Peace.
But now that, but you see that, but now